Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Daniel with Evan Campsite. So today I want to go ahead and talk about a topic that's near and dear to me, and that is leadership. So the book answer for leadership is the ability to influence others by providing purpose, direction, and motivation. Now, the one thing about leadership is that whether you're in a supervisor position, manager position, or any type of position, I mean, even a person that has no authority could be in a leadership position. However, there are bad leaders and then there are good leaders. And I just wanted to go ahead and emphasize the good leadership and what it takes to be a good leader. So I was in the military for 23 years, and while I was in the military, I learned a lot about leaders. I learned from all my good leaders and all my bad leaders, and I had so many experiences that enabled me to take away from each and every one of them. Now, even if I had bad leaders, I learned from those bad leaders what not to do or what to do, because not all bad leaders were really bad. Their intent was to train us and make us better. I don't believe that there's bad intentions when people do wrong things. It's just that they never had good mentorship, or it was just toxic leadership based off of what they learned in the past. With that said, we're just gonna go ahead and talk about trust pertaining to leadership. There's three elements to trust. There's positive relationship, there's good judgment or expertise, and there's also consistency. All right, those things that you need in order to be trusted as a leader. When I talk about positive relationship, staying in touch with issues that are happening with those individuals that you kind of manage or supervise. Also generating cooperation with the team, right? Being that advocate, being that facilitator in order to generate that cooperation, that teamwork, and also resolving conflict with others. You might have some individuals that are having issues. You want to resolve those in any way possible, but you want to be involved. And that's what we talk about, having a positive relationship with others, just being involved, being there with those that you're leading. When we talk about good judgment and expertise, that comes with experience, that comes with the wisdom, right, as a leader. So people want that ability of a leader to know what to do, to react quickly, have good ideas. No one's gonna go seek somebody if they know that they're not going to be a good person to go to, right? So as a leader, you want to make sure you're knowledgeable, and usually that's comes with experience, and that comes with an individual just hitting the books and trying to learn as much as they can in order to understand everything, right? If I don't know a word or I don't know something, I always go into Google or look for the word or definition. It's always good to dig into those things that other people are utilizing, so you have a better understanding of when they do come to you or they ask you for your opinion, you understand, oh yeah, that C4 tool, whatever thing, yeah, I know what you're using, and I understand what you're talking about. And that's just being involved as a leader, right? Getting to know anyone that you're leading is utilizing to do their job. So that's how it happens. Good judgment based off your knowledge and expertise. Consistency. You're a role model. Set the example. Walk the talk. Pretty much, that's what it is. Consistency. Continue doing the right thing over and over. Every day you get up, you do the same thing. You go up to those individuals, you say how everything's going, get involved, ask questions, and you keep doing that over and over. And as simple as that is, some people fail to do that. My manufacturing days, or even in the military, going up to doing your spot checks, right? Or, spot checks as a leader, right? But, not just because they're spot checks, because you care. Because you want to make sure everything's being done correctly and everyone's staying safe, and because you care. And not just that, to get to know everyone, every single person. So while you're doing those walks, you're talking to individuals, with you there. That's how it's gonna create that trust. Man, I can trust on, this leader to be there, and if I need help, and I know he's going to be coming by every morning or every afternoon, my opportunity to, communicate with my individuals, those that I'm trying to help support, right? And that falls under consistency, continuously doing the good things that you're doing. And that's going to build trust. That's going to build trust all around. You need to care about people. You need to make sure you're invested into people. You need to be passionate and care about being a leader. That's the one thing that I will say about, because if you just create boxes to just check the block, then you're just really not doing your part. And everyone will be able to see that. Everyone, you need to go above and beyond as a leader, and be passionate. Eventually it's going to become a passion if you do it. And if you don't, well then, you might want to look into another occupation, like some, I don't know, IT or something, where you're working on your own, right? Troubleshooting. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out. So with that said, let's go ahead and showcase this video from Simon Sinek, and I found it very interesting. Hope you enjoy it. Let's check it out.
So I work with the Navy. I've worked with the Navy SEALs, and I asked them, like, how do you pick like the guys that go on SEAL Team 6, right? Because they're the best, the best, the best, the best. And they drew a graph for me, and on one side they wrote the word performance, and on the other side they wrote the word trust. The way they define the terms is performance on the battlefield and performance off the battlefield. So this is your skills. This is, did you make your quarterly earnings, whatever, however you want to translate it, right? Performance, it's traditional. Yeah. This is, how are you off the battlefield? What kind of person are you? The way they put it is, I may trust you with my life, but do I trust you with my money and my wife? They're SEALs.
They're SEALs.
This is what they told me. Nobody wants this person, the low performer of low trust, of course. Of course, everybody wants this person, the high performer of high trust. Of course. What they learned is that this person, the high performer of low trust, is a toxic leader and a toxic team member. And they would rather have a medium performer of high trust, sometimes even a low performer of high trust, it's a relative scale, over this person. This is the highest performing organization on the planet, and this person is more important than this person. And the problem in business is we have lopsided metrics. We have 1,000,001 metrics to measure someone's performance, and negligible to no metrics to measure someone's trustworthiness. And so what we end up doing is promoting or bonusing toxicity in our businesses, which is bad for the long game, because it eventually destroys the whole organization. The irony is, it's unbelievably easy to find these people. Go to any team and say, who's the asshole? And they'll...
Oh man, so true.
They will all point to the same person. Equally, if you go to any team and say, who do you trust more than anybody else? Who's always got your back? And when the chips are down, they will be there with you. They will also all point to the same person. It's the best gifted natural leader who's creating an environment for everybody else to succeed, and they may not be your most individual highest performer. But that person, you better keep them on your team.
So when he talks about high performance and low trust, pretty much that individual knows the business and everything, however he can be trusted. When you talk about the low performer or the medium performer or the high performer with trust, you gotta understand that if you have a person in the medium performer, well, he could automatically become a high performer with more mentorship, more training, and obviously he's a trustworthy individual, so that's where he's valuable. It's true, right? You find any asshole out there, you just, everyone will tell you exactly who's the asshole in your company. But again, thank you so much for joining me, and again, as always, I catch you on the flip side.